As Geralt of Rivia, Geralt, however you want to say it, we are a witcher. We accept money to hunt monsters. That is our profession, but it's kind of one-dimensional. And, you know, like most people, we are more than just our job. In some ways, our job takes us over and becomes more of us, right? For example, if you know anyone that works as, say, a mechanic, right? They sometimes they're just always kind of taking things apart, and they're off work and they're not working, but they are actively, you know, tinkering and whatnot. So on one hand is Geralt, right? We are a witcher. That is our profession, but it's not all we are. Hello, Mr. Merchant. Why are you so tall? Oh, he's like up on a bush. Dude's real high on that bush. Wow.
Greetings.
Salutations! Whither do you come from, and where will you go?
Hard to say. Seen a lot of the world and plan to see more.
As have I, as do I.
Wouldn't you rather trade inside the city? Question mark.
So close to Novigrad. Wouldn't you rather trade inside the city walls?
The guilds entrenched there. Why, their members fix prices to stifle any competition. I do a robust trade here with none to pester me. No walls to ring me in. The open's a pleasure in itself. I'm certain you agree.
That's a fair point. And interesting to know about this trading guild. What do you have for sale, old boy?
Take a peek if you don't mind.
Okay. He's got a lot of hides and pelts. Nothing too fancy. We'll sell some of that to him and move on with our day.
Farewell.
We'll meet again. I know this.
Cool, cool. That was nice. And I think it's worth just taking a second to discuss a little more about Geralt, the character who we are here. Because I've been making some decisions based on the way I think he would make some decisions. In, you know, a little role play, right? I think that's fun. But I haven't really maybe done a very good job of highlighting those decisions, what they look like and why. Like a little more about who, you know, Geralt is or how I perceive him, right? Let me open up my map here. Make sure we're going the right way. Yes, I want to come across here if we can. Grab these notices and then turn to the right. Okay. So, Geralt is old. We learned that from Vesemir earlier, that he is closing in on 100 years old. They're going to let me through, right?
The easiest way to tell a sorceress is this. They're unnaturally beautiful.
We're eavesdropping.
Face, no pimples, no pockmarks. Eyes painted, narrow in the waist, and full breasts.
Never seen any like that here. Believe me, I'd remember.
But you will eventually, and then remember. This beauty is not born of nature, but of witchcraft.
Each is 100 years old at least. They use spells to erase the years, straighten humps, remove warts and ulcers.
We're still eavesdropping.
I'd sure take a shot to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Such jesting can land you in prison. Or on a pyre.
Interesting. Think they'll let me through? Yeah, there we go. Geralt. The 7 cats in. Oh. Why are there so many cats? We're going to go ahead and grab the... Oh, yeah, the cats do not like witchers.
You look familiar.
That's crazy. We're probably cousins.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices?
He's putting up another.
Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster. A witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squatching the sewers.
Sewers?
If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Let's see here. Friend for a wedding. Cradle. Wants to trade for a cart. Monster in the sewers. Ooh. What is this? I invite you to my tent. I don't know. A rune rite upon your shores. What's a rune rite? I don't know. We're going to let them live their life for now. Whatever that's all about, we can read through later. Roach. Roach is over here getting water. That is cool. I hope none of these are really timed. So we need to head straight across here. Then we'll try and go all the way up. Okay. I want to make sure we're not tracking like a crazy quest. Okay. Big city players. We like that one. Enchanting startup cost. Huh. Hearts of Stone. Let's leave that alone for the minute. All right. Where was I? So, Geralt. One thing that sets Geralt apart from his world is his neutrality. Okay? As a Witcher, we are not a resident of any nation, per se. We haven't pledged ourselves to some liege to fight in his wars, okay? We don't have to pay a tax on our grain to our governor. We are quite truly a neutral party to the way society is being built around us. And in some ways, it is awkward. Because people don't know how to treat us. Should they treat us as nobility? Should they treat us as bandits? Should they treat us as beneath them, above them? They don't know. And that is a social construct that in the world of The Witcher is important. Because of this, we frequently kind of break rules, but they're rules that don't really apply to us. So this neutrality, right, is kind of like we're neutral, but not always kind of a thing. And it definitely leads to some kind of it gives us a lot of leeway to do things and go places and speak and act in ways that other people just can't, right? So another thing that Geralt kind of has going on for him is we are a monster slayer, but we're not a monster hunter, right? We will kill a monster for coin. And we will refuse contracts if we think that the monster is not deserving of death. There's certain things that should not be killed. Last episode, we went through the town square and there was a burning going on. That's right. They were burning some witches or some changelings or whatever. And there was a line there that I think... Who put this little wall here? My goodness. I think made it into the final version. Sometimes in the load screens, he'll start like talking between like the load. Like the voice is desynced from the screen. I don't know. I don't want to get you off track there. Bottom line... Geralt has a friend who's a changeling who's absolutely harming no one. Are they human? No. Do they need to be human? No. They were born who they are. And so we don't just kill without a cause. That's kind of the key takeaway there, where we have turned down contracts because we're not just hunting monsters for the sake of it. This is how we earn our money to, keep shelter over our head, to keep our sword sharp, to feed our belly, right? To take care of ourselves. This is our profession. But we're not just like in it for the love of the hunt, We're in somebody's farm. Martin's got a huge vineyard. Look at this. Wow. I always thought it'd be kind of fun to have a vineyard, but every time I've looked into it, first off, it's like a lot more money than I think I'll ever have, but also it seems like a lot of work. But I don't know, I kind of have this idea, one day I'll just get really old and just retire and just grow grapes on a pole. I think that's the thing. How are we doing on our journey here? Oh, we're making good time. Okay, almost there. So, Geralt, he's kind of neutral, okay? But at the same time, not kind of, he is a neutral party in all things. But at the same time, we don't just kill without cause. You can hire us to kill a monster, but we might not kill it. That's our expertise decides that. We are not just a... Oh, I've seen these before. It's really funny I'm talking about not killing without cause. We probably need to do something here. Hold on. What are these? I'm understanding that you boys are good eating. Someone told me if I ever see a field of cows to cook them, as many as we can, because we don't want to dull our sword here. I don't know if you noticed, but when we sold that cow, that cowhide was the most lucrative thing we've ever sold. I don't know if we can actually get this done, but we'll try. Like, I don't know if there's a consequence, but I've definitely seen this as a thing to do. Ah, yes, Geralt, neutral. No real interest in whatever. And I think then we just meditate for, how do we meditate again? There we go. Meditate for an hour. I think they pop back up. Yeah, look at that. You know, he doesn't mind. Perfect. I'm going to finish this. We talk more about Geralt. Geralt has a little bit of a protect the innocent thing. He has the power to change the lives of the people around him with his might as a warrior, as well as his wisdom as someone who's just been around a time or two, right? Happy trails. More. And then I think we can do this one more time safely. But, you know, ultimately, Geralt, like, he plays like this mean, tough guy sometimes, but he's kind of a little bit of a big softy. He has this instinct to just protect, you know, things that we think are weak or defenseless, right? Specifically, we're talking about, you know, children or maybe women, right? Or just groups that seem to be at risk in a certain environment or place, okay? And includes certain monsters, like I've said before, that we don't just willy-nilly kill everything, which is incredibly ironic as I farm these cows because we need that money, man. All right, where was I? See if we can get ourselves over encumbered here. More. That's the last one. All right.
Life's a bitch.
So, Geralt, a little bit neutral, but also at the same time a little bit of kind of a, you know, people aren't one-dimensional, right? And we don't just do things in one way for one reason. You know, sometimes we do things that on paper don't quite make sense. So when I explain these things and I kind of talk about, you know, who we are here, right? You might say, but these things contradict each other. Yes, people are full of contradictions, and different times and places will have different, a lot of meat, not very much hide. I'm very concerned about that, actually. I think there's supposed to be a lot more cowhide. What do I know? We've never done this before. But Geralt has this feeling of personal responsibility, okay? Where he doesn't justify, like doing something for duty alone, right? Like he just has this personal responsibility thing about him, where like you do a thing, you should do it because it was your thing to do. I don't quite know how to say that better yet, but at times we're gonna meet characters who we don't judge them. So like last episode, we found someone who was a merchant, and this merchant was specifically a salesman of what would you call it? He was selling goods that are designed to lower one's inhibitions. He was selling something that I don't know the laws around it in this world, but it's definitely something that has an addictive nature. And oh, the cows are perking back up. There you go. Keep it up. Let's check our inventory. How did we actually do on hides? So 46 slaps of beef. Love that. We got 30 cow hides. So it's like what? I don't know. 100, 300 bucks. It's probably worth it. It's probably worth doing. Unless we find out we like meet the farmer later and he's like, hey, my cows are looking bad. Anyhow, Geralt has this like, we didn't care that this person we were working with maybe was a bad dude because maybe doing a bad thing. But we did take a personal responsibility, and once we said, like, hey, we will help you, him getting paid so we would get paid, right? We took this personal responsibility, and he's kind of serious about that, where someone will kind of go to do a thing and then kind of back out, and he'll be like, hey, you got to do that thing. You said you do it, you know? So we'll see how some of this plays out. And another aspect of Geralt's personality that I think is important is there's a certain loyalty to his friends and loved ones, right? No matter what happens with Geralt, he loves Yennefer. Him and Yennefer are just fated and destined to be together. They have so many just common experiences, friends, interests, you know, personality traits that just make them so perfect for each other. In a lot of ways, they are just harmful to each other, kind of toxic, but in all the most important ways, they are absolutely just made for each other. I thought he was a merchant, but he's just a worker dude. How are we doing here? Awesome, we're almost there. Very cool.
Move it.
And, you know, that's part of why Geralt has a really tough time with Triss. Not someone we've met yet. Long story short, Triss is kind of the worst. She does some things that are very, very harmful to the people around her. Grab this notice board here. Okay. Quite a lot going on here. An apprentice is missing. Beware the knight in red plate. There's a tinkerer in town. All right. If I'm understanding correctly, we've come here for a reason. Open sesame. We are going to ignore everyone and come into this barn. There we go. Let's drop one official save here if we can. And we're here for a very specific reason. Now you say to me, Vadd, why are we in this random barn in quite literally the middle of nowhere on the map? I mean, we are like way up here. I'll tell you why. You see it? Oh, we found it. Loot. Cow card. Yeah, it's Gwent, baby. Oh, yeah. You thought I was kidding? You thought we'd come here for something else? No, we're here for some Gwent. Oh, that's right. Right here. Feast your eyes on that. We've got that cow card. Cow card says moo. 0 power. Oh, yeah. So, key thing it says here. When this card is removed from the battlefield, it will summon a powerful new unit to take its place. I am just so excited for this cow card. I don't think I've like properly explained my excitement. I don't even know if it's going to be that good, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it, you know. Try and get it to work. I don't know who we should take out for it. Probably no one. Probably no one. Maybe one trebuchet expert, just one. Just so we keep the unit cards low, but yeah, we'll leave it for now. Cow card. That's it. We came all the way here for a cow card. Not even kidding. It's just hanging out here in the barn. You can just go pick it up. I think this pillow here is probably a part of a quest or something. There's a reason, like, the game will eventually send you here, but, like, come on. We could pick up the cow card early. Are you kidding me? A 0 power ranger card? I mean, it's supposed to be pretty good. We got to get that. And since we're here, we'll loot a little bit. All right, Geralt. Geralt of Rivia. The butcher of blah, blah, blah. Listen. Geralt has this loyalty to Triss, and Triss is just kind of the worst in a very meaningful way. She's done some very, very harmful things. Huge spoilers coming in, as they always do. So brace for impact. You know, at some point in the books, Geralt has an issue with amnesia. And Triss is like, hey, since you don't remember Yennefer, I will seduce you and make you my lover. And Yennefer finds out and holds it against Geralt. And it's kind of not fair because, you know, Triss is also like, you know, Sorcerer Supreme working that magic. And not only does he have amnesia, but, you know, he's essentially defenseless versus all that. So all that being said, on more than one occasion now, Triss has done something like that. Like it's questionable where consent is when someone has amnesia and then you use your magic powers to make them fall in love with you. It doesn't sound very consensual when you put it on paper like that. I don't want to get too off track there. Bottom line, Triss is kind of the worst, but she's also still like, when you live as old as these people are living,
come on, Roach.
You know, friends and enemies tend to, whoa. Nope. I'm not even. No, dude. Bye. I'm not fighting whatever that thing is. Somebody's calling for help. Did we make it? Dude. Those things are scary. Put put her sword away. And yeah, Triss is kind of the worst, but when you live to be, you know, 100, and there's only so many people that knew you then and know you now, and the world's only so big, right? You know, you end up in these positions where the truth is, friends and enemies, the line kind of blurs, right? So they are all kind of friends, but they're also kind of enemies. Get that map marker off. Perfect. And we'll drop an official save here as well. All right.
Stranger, greetings. Might you be interested in the
This is who we're here to talk about. Before we start that conversation, I just want to finish this thought. So Geralt is... he's a little bitter. He's like tired of hearing phrases like the greater good. He's tired of hearing phrases like, you know, that what he did is evil, but what I did is less evil, you know? So, you know, Geralt is kind of at this point in his life where if someone's trying to like sway him or convince him or sell him on like, hey, do this because it's less evil, it's just going to walk away. You know, like he's very convinced in a black and white kind of disgruntled way that bad is bad and good is good. So just to summarize everything in one little sentence, right? Geralt has this neutrality about him based on his profession, his upbringing, his nationality, his world, right? He's not all about killing without any reason, okay? He likes to protect the innocent. He is a big believer in personal responsibility, loyalty to friends, but he also is like a big believer in free will, okay? He has this kind of disdain for evil as well as this kind of skepticism towards all authorities and institutions. He's lived long enough that he's seen enough charlatans and, you know, evil being done by institutions, whatever that equals, or just authority figures. So, you know, we just kind of have this natural distrust toward anyone that is a ruler or a leader of an organization, right? As these positions have the potential to corrupt and increase kind of one's self-interest could take over one's good nature. So that's kind of Geralt in a nutshell, and I think that kind of helps explain why we make some of the choices that we make. So this man here is supposed to have some big fancy Gwent cards, and we are invited to the big city tournament, and I don't want to lose. So, hello there, Mr. Merchant.
You're a long way from Ofieri.
A long way and with dangers fraught. But in our homeland, they say, in risk there is honor.
Got a ring to it. Not true in my experience, though. Faced plenty of risks. Honor, not so much.
Because risk issues from intent. Important is this intent. The long passage I brave to admire the unknown and bring glory to myself and my liege. The world we must explore, virgin lands discover, new knowledge garner among our brothers than to spread. For is there in life a beauty greater than to admire the new, to stand in awe of the never-ending creation of the world?
That mean I've landed in a camp of explorers and philosophers?
Indeed. Your customs we come to observe, knowledge to exchange, and goods, naturally, to trade.
What are you selling, old boy?
What did you bring from Ofieri? Mind if I have a look?
Here we go. So, what does he got? What does he got? Fancy saddlebags with 100 to our inventory. We're going to buy these. Okay. Boom. And he also sells the Gaunter O'Dim Darkness Gwent card, a neutral card. And I think our first muster card. Very exciting. As well as 2 more cards that are also very expensive. A leader of monsters and a leader of the Skellige. So he has some... he's got some fancy stuff. A 2,000 monies crafting thing. We're going to grab the horse blinders as well. I'm not sure if we have any on Roach, but hopefully that's a good bump for us. And then can we sell him the meat? Will he buy this? He'll buy it for 1. Maybe we could do better somewhere else. And the cowhide, he'll buy for 27. So that was 810 monies of cow. Awesome. So we came here into the shop with 2,700 in our pocket, and we're leaving here with at least 2,800. So I feel like we did pretty good there. We're gonna back out of here and make sure. Oh, hold on.
Craftsman's goods. You see worth in them?
Quite a bit, I'd say.
Ah, these are nothing compared to what I could offer had I not lost my prize diagrams.
How'd you lose them?
To thieves. In our travels, I and my companions surprise attacked by local ruffians were. The diagrams, their loss. I bemoan not so much as I do one of my comrades, killed in the violence.
We might look into it for you.
See if I can't find your diagrams. Recover them for you.
These instructions, when followed, produce items worthy of a king.
Tell me where you were attacked, remember?
A crossroads, not far. Forgive me. For this area I know poorly. The detailed directions I cannot provide. North of the spot stood a residence, near ruin.
Should be able to find it.
All right, we're going to back out for a second.
Take care now.
Go, and in the world...
And check our Gwent deck here. The Gaunter Odim Darkness card, which we can go ahead and slip into our deck. And there it is. So let's go ahead and look at this card. Find any cards with the same name in your deck and play them instantly. Do you remember when we first met Gaunter Odim? Does that name sound familiar? Do you recognize that name? Have you been watching the episodes in order? Because in the very first episode, it's okay if you haven't, not a big deal. The very first episode, we met Gaunter Odim, but he was a person sitting at a table, not this spectral, spooky darkness shadow. ... Oh my goodness. Now, it says, when played, you can pull the same cards out of your deck, but we only have one of these. And so we need to figure out how to get another one. I don't actually know. Oh, let me check my notes here really quick. The merchant. Okay. I think I found the other two cards. So, because you need all three of them for them to be worthwhile. I think it's supposed to be like here, which means we're going to jump back to the 7 Cats Inn, if we can. And then I think in this way, we'll come across here and then call our horse. There we go.
The easiest way to tell a sorceress is this. They're unnaturally beautiful.
Fair in the face.
Okay, so we did, as far as I know, put these things onto... We did not. Okay, so Roach actually has an equip there on the right. So our carry weight went up by 220. Oh, so we actually just switched out our trophy from the Griffin. There we go. The blinders are on.
Honor in the fatherland. Never seen any like that here. Believe me, I remember.
Awesome.
But you will eventually.
Yeah, so we just increased our carry weight by 100
This beauty.
for those saddlebags. Nice. Okay. So let's see if we can't get our hands on 2 more Gaunter O Dim Darkness cards. Oh my goodness. It's all coming together. So just picking up these a handful of cards should be a pretty big, excuse us. Should be a pretty big buff to our deck. And it's not necessarily like it's not a hero card, you know, like it's not like anything crazy, but I think it will be just a nice addition. And I do like not having that griffin head hanging off our deck, hanging off our horse. It was a little grim, if I might say, grim. Okay, so there's supposed to be a merchant around here with a circus. I don't see a circus.
We'd have done better to burn the blasted barn to the ground. Rather not think on what'll happen when they tear down the barn.
These don't seem like merchants at all. Maybe it's this way. I know these boys are talking about there's probably something spooky in that barn, but I want to stay focused here. Our main objective is trying to get our Gwent deck a little better, because there are some main story or, you know, major side story narratives that revolve around. This looks more promising. I say circus, you say circus tents. There we go. And I think this is the kind of thing that will
You go your way, I'll go mine.
help with that. Are we close to this merchant? No. We've gone completely the wrong direction. These are like workmen's tents, maybe. We'll try again this way. Oh boy. Okay, this could be it, yeah. It's not just come whipping on our horse through the camp. Circus worker. Merchant. Well, hello there.
Welcome, welcome. What would you say to a hand or two of Gwent?
Not gonna try to sell me something first?
My goods are not swallows. They will not flit nor flee.
Cards won't either.
Do you wish to split hairs all day or play Gwent,
We're gonna buy something first.
Like to take a look at your wares.
Fine.
Oh, he's got the 8-power catapult card. No wonder he wanted to fight us early. And there's the 2 other Gaunter O Dim cards. And we'll buy the other stuff just to have it. Bunch of leader cards. Interesting. Are these worth selling to him here? Yeah, why not? I wonder if we should be taking apart relics instead of like trying to sell them. How does he do with meat? 1 money. Okay, we're gonna hang on to that for a minute still then. All right, we're gonna back out.
Should be going.
If ever you need a partner.
We're gonna fix our deck, and by fix our deck, we're gonna put in the other 2 Gaunter cards and the 8-power catapult. This is what I've been saying. This is a huge power spike, actually. Getting that 8-power catapult in. Because they're friend cards, right? Which means if we play both of them, they both go to 16 power, which is 32. All right. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think maybe we take out some cards. I think we have like maybe just a few too many cards in our deck. So we want to make sure we're drawing those catapult cards. That's 23. 22 cards. All right. We got some new leaders, though. I think that would be kind of fun to check out. We got this guy. Destroy your enemy's strongest ranged unit if the combined strength of all their ranged combat units is 10 or more. Huh. Interesting. And do we get a new leader for these guys? Yes. Okay, so it can move units. Between rows, we get a leader for these guys. Double the strength of all spy cards. It's a passive. It just always affects them. Wow, that's kind of scary. Play Torrential Rain. Look at 3 random cards in your opponent's hand. So this one we got to watch out for. I think the Torrential Rain hits the siege units. Yeah, if they're playing Niflgaard with Torrential Rain. Okay, awesome. And he really wanted to play a game. Let's do one round and just see how it feels.
Welcome. Well, my...
Cards won't.
Do you wish to split?
You sure do love your cards, dude.
Feels like you might have missed your calling.
Oh, curious conclusion. Why?
Well, should be hawking goods. Instead, Gwent's all you talk about.
You're right. So, care for a match?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he wants to bet money too, okay.
So, should we lay him down?
Yes, yes, yes. You needn't ask twice.
So he's playing his Skellige deck. Okay. We're gonna take all our opening cards. Now here's kind of a curiosity. If we play this guy from your deck, we'll pull it from our discards. So we're gonna play him, and it should just pull cards out of our deck. It worked. That's a 12 power card. That's what that is. Wowee. Now, if we decoy one of them, will they come back to our hand? And if so... Okay, what's the play here? I think we give them the spy. We lose this first round. And we try and crush them in the next 2. Especially if they're going to like start playing Impenetrable Fog and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and throw down the cow. Our opponent has passed. Okay. So that's interesting. If they're just going to pass, we should just win this round, I think. I think maybe that's the better play. So we only need 21 power. How hard is that going to be to get? So we can do 6, 12, and 24 like that. Or maybe we just do... We'd have to commit 2 cards. But knowing that we can just win the first round... And then pass. Let's we'll take the first round. We'll get the draw card. We're gonna be up 8 cards to 6. And there's the cow. So there it is. So the cow turns into this bovine defense force, this 8 power free frontline unit. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, just having kind of that throwaway card or whatever. So we're gonna play the medic. And we're actually going to call back the cow. Which seems a little silly, but we're going to get that card again next round if it goes to a round 3. Oh, what is that? Who's this guy? Destroy your enemy's strongest siege combat unit if the combined strength is more than 10, which it is not. So we should be able to decoy the medic and then play the medic again and put down another free card. And here is the big question, okay? If we play the Contour Dim, will it pull the cards out of our discard? No. Okay, that's what we needed to know. That was worth learning. So we're going to play into this, see how it unfolds. Because they only have 2 cards left and we're ahead right now. Oh, they got the spy. Okay. But they have to win this round. And giving us that spy puts a lot of pressure on the cards they just drew. I mean, they might have enough juice to get it done. We're not going to be able to double things up. We've got a pretty good lead here, but we're kind of all in. We've overcommitted and played just a little too aggressive. We're only ahead by 4 points. Oh, boy. If they have anything to nerf our siege line, we lose. They have 1 card left. Does it win them the game? Scorch. They scorched us. I don't even know what that card does. They did it, though. And we win. That's going to be our final card. And we win both games moving forward. Awesome. Oh, he won't even talk to us.
Beaver, bugger me.
20 crowns in a Skuru. Okay, let's see what Skuru is. I think it was one of these. Oh, there he is. So destroy your enemy's strongest siege combat unit if the combined strength of all his or her siege combat units are 10 or more. That's a really dangerous card, especially playing into our deck. Something we need to be kind of cognizant of, I think, that we could run into a card like that.
Welcome, welcome.
Not gonna... Cards.
Do you wish to...
Just double checking he doesn't sell anything. I don't think he will. Or have any new dialogue since we beat him. He does not. All right.
Should be going.
If ever you need...
Oh boy. Let's make our way back to a fast travel point, kind of get ourselves together here. So open up our map. And here.
Come on.
We won those pretty decisively. And I don't think our deck is in its final form. But I think those couple of cards were just really good pickups. But I also think all the big talk is in the city. And so we should hunt down what's going on around here. It might not seem like there's it might seem like there's not a lot going on in the city, but I have a suspicion that Novigrad could be like 40 hours. Like I actually think the city's kind of maybe I won't say too big, but it's big. I mean, it's really big as far as like how densely packed it is with just stuff to do. We're going to go ahead and try to win the unique card from Marquis Serenity.
Hello, long ears. You paid the tax.
Tax? On what?
On swine.
But I've no animals with me.
No, I'm talking about you. So pay, or go back and rot in the furrows.
Heard the patrol's report. Corpse gutted, eyes plucked, no evidence.
Waste of words.
We want to eavesdrop our way through.
This lie.
Oh, you just kind of want to get a feel for the city.
You made back there at Lockmuir.
What is this one here?
That ain't so pretty, but
The Spoola's laundry, we clean
himself.
everything. There we go. We read that one.
Hey, free boy.
Very presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
I mean, all these people are going somewhere. You'd think there'd be more people like carrying goods, but I don't know, like what they do in their day. But there's also like a surprising number of beggars. Like, can you tell this side of the city away from the docks, we haven't seen any like real bandits? There's a merchant here, I think. Talk to this guy.
The best stock in all Novigrad.
Why do all the merchants look the same?
Need to push enough for all comers.
No one to push.
Very good. Manners before trade, always.
What do you have on offer?
Let me have a look.
Okay, we're trying to find someone to sell all this meat to for more than 1 coin. 1 coin. Okay. We're going to clear him out for Gwent. It'll just be a quick one.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
It was a pretty big stomp. Round 1, they used some debuff cards, and they used like 7 of their 10 cards. It was really rough. So we'll take his 20 crowns and maybe a card. There we go. Fire Elemental. Probably for the monster deck. Let's see. Monster deck. Fire Elemental. Cool, cool. Fire is so delightful. Love that. We mostly just got like
So his mother paid Mr.
super lucky that kind of first round where they just like absolutely shot themselves in the foot. So this is cool. These this is poor townsfolk, but these carpenters, right? There's just things that are going on that makes the city feel alive, you know? I like how this part of the city is kind of carved. That's all the screaming about. We're trying to make our way to the marquee. Look at these little, what are they called? Like logs. Can you see this? Hold on. Go to photo mode here. Look at this. These like logs. They just literally set out on this metal thing for like a source of light at night. Very interesting. You know, the further we've gotten from the docks, the more we've like gotten like paved stuff. But look, these are rich town folks. Here's a butler, another butler, a maiden. It feels we're in a whole different like part of town. I mean, it's the Cloud District apparently. What more needs to be said? Oh look, he's got one of those Novigradian fans. They're in style, huh? Look at how nice and paved this place is. Wow. It's almost a different city. So, excuse us, maiden. Let's grab this notice board here. Sewer monster or something.
I must see a medic.
Hold on, a butler, a rich townsperson. All right. So we've look at this, the Novigradian banner here with the sun. Interesting. They've taken over this like fancy building here. Excuse us. Wow, this is quite the building. Look at this, all the flowers, the big staircases. This is somewhere like to be seen. We've got a dancer out front. That's always exciting. Do you talk?
Ooh, Wolfie.
Okay, not much to be said. Oh, we're going in. Okay.
And now decent mage hunters afraid to leave their homes. Couldn't get any worse.
Huh. Wow, look at this back garden. Look, they have proper coals. Just said that. Our reputation precedes us.
Oh, hi. Greetings.
Oh, hi. And they've got a view. This is a place of power. Maybe not of authority, but definitely a place of power. Interesting. All right, let's light these fires and go inside. Wait, where do these steps go? Wow, there's like a little sneaky back entrance here. This is interesting. Where was that guy coming from? That he would, like, where does this loop back into the city? He would go to all this trouble to, like... There it is. Look at this. This is interesting. Remember I said these sewers, there must be more to them? Hey, what was that?
Damn it.
A water hag? You're new? Dude, why would you do that?
I like that silver.
Gotcha. I wasn't ready for friends, though. So we know these drowners do not like fire. It's part of why we cook them. Oh my goodness. Monster saliva. Water hag tooth. They did say there's a monster in the sewer, but I just did not know it was going to be like a water hag. I mean, that's new. We got a secret wall? Okay, how do we move this wall? Plain and simple, I just do not know. But again, more secret passages in the sewers. Wow. Where does this come out? Nope, nope.
Shit.
Dude. I think they respawn. I don't want to get super lost in here. It's enough to know that there's a... Really? We're gonna just die? Really? Geralt, please walk forward. It's enough to know there's a secret little sneaky back entrance. Even if we can't get up. That is right behind that the Guardian building. Interesting. And then people use this entrance. I mean, what a little loot. Cool. Guardian longsword for more than just vomiting. We could have given him a little push. He would have just been gone. Who is this a statue to? Huh. Very curious, this place. Let's,
You are famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Yes, we are. Hello.
With you. Not for all the gold in Novigrad.
Okay. Our quest marker is right. Oh, it's in the building. It's in the building.
Ah! Deepest apologies.
I don't believe I know you.
Who said that? The butler. Any other, like, loot out here of note? Not much. Okay. We're here to talk to the Lady of Serenity. She's one of the big city Gwent players. Viola, hi. Not very chatty. It's okay. Take some water. Thank you. Okay. This is her. We found her.
White Wolf. Welcome to the Passiflora. Oh. No sign of recognition in your eyes.
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
Oh, my.
Which was...
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, 2 halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
So the, staff hasn't changed since then?
Oh, of course it has. It does so incessantly in this business. Burly Berthy married a merchant. Ella struck out on her own. And you'll likely find Cerise praying at the temple. I alone remain. So, shall I summon the girls? Just remember, this is a decent establishment. Pause to yourself to start with.
Oh, my goodness.
And our girls are well-mannered. The range of subjects they discuss in detail, I myself find it daunting.
Let's see what she sells.
Actually, I'd just like to buy something.
What will she buy some fresh meat for? 1. It's fine. Just kidding. We can find someone to buy it for a little more, we will. We obviously did rob the place, and, you know, they had some broken rakes. Love that. A butter knife. Perfect. A ladle. Smoking pipes. A candelabra. This is all their stuff we're selling back to them. You blink. You blink for even a second, okay? And I'm looting things, okay? I'm looting everything. It's not nailed down. Doesn't need to be. Bear hide. 37. Wowee. It does not need to. I wonder if that casket we could have opened somehow. We're going to keep one of these. Just, no, we're selling it. All right, we're just not dealing with it, man. Burned sweet bun? Are you kidding me? Walk around with somebody's burned sweet bun. How about cow's milk? I'll take that. All right. And I don't think it's worth selling these here. Yeah, they won't even buy them. Interesting. Okay. We just broke 3,000 monies. Awesome. Would you care for a game of Gwent?
I'm curious. You play Gwent?
Certainly. Though for high stakes exclusively, of course. In fact, the game would be exceedingly boring without the risk.
Up for a round?
Why, yes. Let's play.
All right. This is a big, big game. So we can redraw 2 cards. We drew some good cards, but we're going to have a tough time with this deck. We're going to throw back in one of these. I don't know if we can win with this hand. We're going to throw back the Reaver. Oh, that's so bad, dude. So we lose this one. We should probably just forfeit. We'll try. Because basically when we play this card, it's going to play this card. So we don't have 10 cards. We have 9 cards. But actually, we're going to play 1 card and go down to 8 cards. I don't think we win. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Open up the spy, see how they like that action. There you go, cavalry. Which does put us up 2 cards, and we could go into a 3rd round. Or we could try and win this round. We could put down... We could play 2 more cards. Just to try and, like, dry their hand out a little bit. Let's try that. So that puts us up 12-7. They're up 13-12. We're going to go ahead and burn the Biting Frost to cook the front line, so that'll -6 power from them. Puts us up 12-8 power here. Okay, they have to play another card. They've got a spy. That was a really good time to play that spy. We walked right into it. Which means they're up cards, but we're up points. We're going to pass. They're going to win this round, but if they have to spend 2 cards to do it, that's a win for us. Here we go. They're going to spend 1 card here. Here we go. Assuming it's not a spy. Oh, that's huge for us. That's huge for us. Get rid of your leader card. All right, they only had to spend 1 card, but getting rid of a 10 power siege card, that feels good. I don't want to see that card, right? What is this? Letho of Gulet. Witchers never die in their bed. That's true. I mean, that's very true. That is the 2nd card in this deck they've played with 10 power. That's tough. I mean, that is just going to be tough to deal with, as we have no way to debuff that. We just have to raw tank the damage, and we have to win this round, and they know it. If they have a single spy, we lose. I don't think we can handle that. Oh, they're going to get cards. They're going to get cards for that. Oh boy. They're gonna scorch us. Dude. We can't pass this round. This is not a round we can pass. Oh my goodness. They're gonna give us the win. That's crazy. So we're going to have to play one more card. But we're going to win the round. And we will draw a card for that. If they have more medics or spies, we lose. It's kind of like, it's just that simple. As we are basically all in on the siege right here. This is all we have. This is it. We have 3 siege cards. We can double them up. And we can clear weather them. That's about it, man. Trebuchet coming in. Torrential rain's gonna hit us. We can clear weather that though, so we're gonna continue to play into it here in a minute. I think they've got us. I think they've got us. I don't know though. We don't know yet, but I think they do. Go. We're going to use our leader ability to double the power of all of our siege. Make them play another card. So they are ahead by 1 single power. They have 2 cards left. We only have 1. This is the last card. The only thing we can do is clear out the weather effects. Which puts us to 40 points to their 17. What can they do? Can they get it done? They have 2 cards left. They can't do it. We win. We win the round. We win the whole game. That's 2 out of 3. Man, that was close. That was really close.
I fail to understand how I lost that. Oh, I believe this card belongs to you now.
Know any other players willing to stake rare cards?
In Novigrad, Siggy Reuven's collection is famous. You really should challenge him.
Okay. Let's see what new card we got. I think it was a Niflgardian card. Oh, there he is. Yeah. So we got is he considered a leader? A hero? He is. I think we got this guy. Man, Niflgaard's deck is nasty. This is all hero cards, so they're not affected by weather. They have a 10 power archer, a 10 power catapult, and a 10 power melee card. In addition, the 10 power melee card is a medic. That's intense. And that's not even counting like they just have just as a regular card, just the black archer here with 10 power. We can slip the cow in, the Gauntro dims, another 10 power siege. Like the Niflgaard deck is scary. I don't know. I don't know if we can. Like if we draw a card from your opponent's discard pile, yeah, like maybe we would benefit from figuring out a Niflgaardian deck. I'm happy with my Northern Realm deck. I don't think it's in its final form, but we definitely have like a few good cards. Like if we could get one more, we need more spies. I think that's a big weakness in our deck. And we need another catapult card if we can find it. We're just not drawing them consistently enough, I don't feel like. Check our quests here, how we're doing. There's a lot of quests we've picked up. Like I said, like the Gwent just takes you to all the fun places to meet all the people. Geralt is hardly an ace gambler. Huh. There's a high stakes Gwent tournament? Kind of be curious if we should go to Skellige just to get that fast travel point. Let's do that. Can we get on a boat or not? As we've completed the big city players. New item, friend chest, find a bar. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Did she actually give us 2 cards? Francesca, it said, right? Maybe it's a leader. Yeah, she gave us a leader. Double the strength of all your ranged cards. Yeah, look at that. I think she did at least. Check our map here. How far are we from this like supposed boat? Oh, it's just across the way. Okay. Oh, there's quite a few boats that might do it. Sure, why not? We can check that out. On the way, we're going to try and see if we can pick up any other side quest merchants, fast travel points like this one right here.
Ah, hold on.
Fast travel point. There's a merchant here. Noblewoman, butler.
The rain will ruin it.
Oh no, the rain is going to ruin her hair. How tragic. Well, this is a big building. Let's not get jumped in that alley. Look, he's playing in the puddle. Novigrad really is a special city. Why was that loot? Why was that against the rules? Why was that looting? Check where we are on the map here. Okay. I was like this little wall here. I thought about jumping. How like smart are the guards? Like, is this a shop I can just dip into here? Or is this somebody's house? I can't see anything. Ah! Locked door. Can we light these candles? Thank you. Locked door. This is just somebody's house. They leave the front open. Whatever. Maybe a quest location. I don't know. Yeah, see, there's an elevation difference down there. Okay, so we are going down towards the docks. Look, he's like hiding out of the rain and stuff. Why was that ceiling? It's like super unclear to me how the theft system works. We've been looting everything for a very long time. Wow. This is a level of panic I did not expect. You think these people have never seen a thief before? Oh, we found a blacksmith. No, we've read that one before. And a merchant. Perfect. Let's see what they have going on with their life. Where's this merchant? What the heck? He's on like the other side. All right, we talk to the blacksmith first then.
Yeah, welcome to my workshop. Sturdy craftsmanship at a reasonable price.
Hey, that's great.
Show me what you have on offer.
We're going to go ahead and sell some of these stones. I'm going to find out later on that like selling stones is a mistake. You just wait. And then blunt sword. Great. You can see in the top there, it says he's an amateur. Why does this have that little exclamation point though? I think it's a quest item. I'm not sure we've ever seen a sword with that little like exclamation point. It's like all the others are like steel sword, you know, small blackjack, hatchet, blunt axe, silver sword, dwarven axe, right? This one's very particularly, We're going to leave it here for now. Oh, he plays Gwent too. No way. All right, this should be an easy one.
Don't know that I'm going to buy anything, but I sure wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
I was wrong. This blacksmith has like serious game. The first round we kind of conceded, but we got down the cow card and got them to burn a few cards. But you can see here in round 2, we're going to win the second round, but they only played 3 cards. And we're tied. We both have 7 cards in our hand. And with those 3 cards, each of them were 10 power and completely immune to like our weather effect card. Like we're going to win this round, so we'll have 8 cards coming into the 3rd round. But this was actually like a really tough matchup here, like kind of surprisingly so. Again here, they are matching us card for card. We both have 4 cards in our hand. We both have 20 power. I mean, they are just absolutely putting down just big numbers here. Hopefully we're going to be able to get the edge here with our hero ability. But I was planning on just kind of cutting this whole fight out. I was not prepared for like how just difficult this deck is we're playing into here. I mean, they're really doing work. But we're gonna get that big double for our siege units. And then we can double our middle lane, and we can actually fry the middle lane there with the rain as well, which I think is gonna let us just pull ahead. But like it's kind of just a little unhinged just how strong this deck we're playing into is. And they're not even like no spies, no medics. They're getting impenetrable fog, which I think is going to hurt them more than us. As you can see, we're going to have 6 power. They're going to have 3. And that is going to be the round. I mean, this was a really tough one. Like every card we played, they had an answer to. Like it might not look like that, you know, when you just see the score at the end, but this blacksmith here absolutely just about spanked us. One of the many reasons we are actively trying to hunt down these Gwent players as much as we can is the simple fact that there's a random pool of cards that you can win things from. And in that random pool of cards, there are a number of quite good cards that the only way to get them is to, you know, get them from that random pool. And it's just keep playing people until you find one. And it could, there's more Gwent players than
excellent goods at the lowest prices. Interest you in a friend?
There's more. What do you sell?
Mind if I have a?
Let's see what he's got. Okay, nothing too crazy. What would he have bought the meat for? I don't know. Maybe if we cooked it, he would have bought it for more. Ultimately, though, these Gwent players, there's more Gwent players than there are like random cards, and because of that. Like, as long as you play all of them, you should get all of the, you know, potential cards you're going to... I just want to say again, I was planning on cutting this one out. I have to tell you, though. Okay, we have 10 cards in our hand. They have 7. They've put down 35 power with 3 cards played. They have 35 power having played 3 cards. As all of the cards they played have these little musters, right? Where if my name is Smuggler, I get to bring all my smugglers in as well. And I think we're going to beat him. We have really, really good cards in our hand. I know how to play this hand and win. But I got to tell you, this is an intimidating deck to play into here. We're going to go ahead and pass and just cook them as we basically have every perfect combo we need to like just destroy. That being said, I feel like the decks we're playing against have gotten a lot better. And I don't know if it's because we progressed the quest or if because our deck is over a certain power. I don't know. But I'm telling you, we're playing against like a lot higher quality of decks here. We've got them here. They can't win. Like it looks like they could, but they're out of cards. They've got 34 power, which is strong. But we're going to be able to double that up. We'll be able to double up our back line. And then we can start just throwing down backline cards at 2x power. And so it's a 5 power card that's now a 10 power card. This is a 7 power card. It's now a 14 power card. Not counting the torrential rain, right? Because it gets 1 from the siege expert card, right? Like they almost actually really beat us pretty badly, but we just edged them out and they like that. And we like winning, so we've got that going for us. It is
Staring at the kids, you're scaring them.
Staring at the kids. What? What kids? Excuse me, ma'am? What kids?
You deaf?
I'm knackered.
I am deaf. I'm not drunk though. All right, so it is pouring rain. 7:40, 8 o'clock at night. We do need to find out what the crime system is. One one more merchant around here, it looks like. Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, excuse me. I think there's one around here. Like, everything just says loot. Nothing says steal. But a few times now... What's this kid doing?
Greetings, Governor.
Greetings. He's like waiting to jump somebody. I don't know. A few times now, we've done something that's been considered stealing, and I don't know what the rules are there.
But I sure wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
A few rounds of Gwent. Let's see if we can get some of the rare cards we're missing. There's one in particular, though. When we get it, I'm going to be super excited. I'm going to be like, this is the card we've been trying to get this whole time. I can finally rest in peace. Or not. This is actually a really bad first draw. So bad that maybe we just forfeit. Wow. This is the power of the cow card. We can open up with the spy, give them 5 power, and get 2 new cards. Then we can go ahead and just put down the cow, forcing them to burn more cards. Okay. There we go. Now, they could just pass here and risk that I can't play 17 power, and they do. Okay, that is a little unhinged. You should not have done that. So we were just going to let them win the first round. This is the power of the cow. We throw that spy down. We give them 5 power. We get 2 cards. We put the cow down. They burn through a few cards. But if they're going to make the mistake of giving us an opportunity to win, ooh, we'll take that. I mean, we'll take that every time. And then we will horn. And it is 8 cards to 7. But you have to remember here, this is the key. The cow is going to turn into an 8 power card right off rip. And we draw a card every time we win a round. This puts a lot of pressure on them to win that next game. It's best 2 out of 3. They can't lose this one. And we're up 4 power at the start, and we draw a siege card, which is the card we need. We don't have a clear weather card. We don't have a medic card, but we have some very scary cards that we're hoping to be able to play and pull out a win here. Because we're going to go all in on this hand. I don't want to go to a third game. Okay, I was not expecting them to all of a sudden bring the Vampire Circus. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. They just played a 20 power card with these vampires. That is intimidating. Okay, maybe we decoy the big boy here and then try again next round. Let's do that. Will they pass? If they pass, we can win. Okay. I'm so glad we committed to losing this round. I've been saying this for a while. Like, the quality of players we're playing has gotten, like, absurdly good all of a sudden. They can win this one. We can't deal with that. 50 power? This is not the first time a monster deck has just gone nasty mode right off rip, and we haven't been prepared for it. They have the torrential rain. Oh my goodness. Every card in our hand is essentially a siege card. Oh, that sucks so hard, dude. I don't know if we can beat him. He's got a full deck of muster cards. That's crazy how many muster cards they have. We're going to horn up the front line. We're going to rain the middle lane. We're going to drop all our sieges. They have the commander horde. No, we lost. If they had not torrential rained the back line, we could have won. Ice Giant. I mean, we're going to try. But I don't think we can do 44 power when they When they do what they did. No, that's it. That's the end. They got us. That's crazy. I mean, the torrential rain. What are the odds they had torrential rain into our deck, right? And not just that, but what are the odds that torrential rain, so the best we can do 31. They beat us. We just lost this random merchant. Crazy. You have to go for a rematch, but look at how much, like, look at the number of power they put down, right? They did 50, 55, and 17, which is a total of, you know, over 120. We barely broke 50 total, you know, like they absolutely cooked us. We're going to lose again. They put down 102 power. I mean, what are we even doing with our life? I mean, we did better, right? But, oh my goodness. I mean, we got destroyed. If we can't beat some random merchant, why can't we, like, why do we think we can enter a big city tournament? What are we even doing? You got to be kidding me. Well, we just barely won. And it mostly came down to they made a bad decision on round 1 and a bad decision on round 2. I think the hand that they were holding would have definitely beat our deck. Like, definitively, they just did not play well. I mean, you could see there, they somehow put up 124 power, but then only 5 power in 1, right? And then we were quite a bit, like, we like super committed in round 2, but then I realized, like, hey, we won round 1. We don't need to try and beat 124 power because we cannot. For perspective on how much we cannot. Ghoul, great. For perspective on how much we cannot, our entire deck's power is 105. We don't even have 124 power to throw down. Mercy. I have a small confession to make. It's a 2-part confession. Part 1. Gwent has taken over. I was not prepared for the enjoyment it was going to bring me. That being said, Gwent is not going to dominate this series forever. We're getting close to the end of Gwent. Paused the recording and I grinded about 4 hours of Gwent trainers. I have trying to just catch them all and become the best I can, okay? And I am excited to say we're down to, like, I think 10 cards. Open up our fancy Gwent book. There at the bottom, the number of new cards which can still be won from players of no particular renown or skill is 11. Now, it's unclear to me what the 10, 13, 22, and 1 are exactly, okay? But I know there's something like 50 plus randomized Gwent cards from a random loot player that as we play these players, there's a chance they'll drop. We picked up a few good cards, but there's one in particular we're hoping for. It's the Philippi card, okay? Once we get that one, we can kind of relax a little bit. I'm not an achievement hunter, but the Witcher 3 here has a lot of missable achievements. Like, kind of a shockingly high number. Not like branching paths, just like you can totally miss it and have to do it all over. And Gwent cards are one of them. All that being said, we're going to try and get the Skellige, see what's going on with that. And, you know, go on an adventure. Play more Gwent. That's the second part of this confession, because darn, we're not stopping. all right. Okay, it says loot. Does anybody care? No? No? The lack of the crime system kind of drives me crazy. All right. Or lack of, like, a true, consistent, dedicated crime system. How about that? Excuse me, Captain Liglad.
You captain of this tub?
What's it to you?
I am interested in hiring a ship, good sir.
How much would it cost me to hire this ship?
The harmony of nations ain't for hire. Ship's owner's got plans for it.
There anyone in Novigrad who'll take me to Skellige?
You mean anyone here off their gourd? Aye, Wolverston. Goes by the name of Flask. Ask at the Golden Sturgeon.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Man's a sheep bugger, like the Skelligers. Sure, they get along great.
Oh, boy. Well, should we rob his ship since we're here? Loot. I don't know. I don't know how important money's going to end up being. I'm kind of worried that it's going to be, like, big-time important, so we've been a bit of a loot goblin. But if we were playing, like, did you just yar at me? sailor. All right. But the odds of us being in a position where we need money for something are astronomically high. And so I'm kind of worried that we don't have it, but that's okay. So we have been looting like kind of a lot. Right? Boom. Okay, have we been here before? Oh, we have. We've actually been here quite a few times. We found Captain Wolf. What's the good news, Captain?
You, Wolverston, captain of the Atropos?
So you want to know if I'm Atropos, captain of the Wolverston? No fucking clue, mate.
Okay.
I need to get to Skellige.
My Atropos and me, we're due to sail for Skellige, carrying grain. But that's hush-hush.
Okay.
Got any coin?
Okay. If we pay him 1,000 monies, is he going to take us to Skellige, or is this a scam? Are we about to get scammed? We'll risk it.
Here. That enough?
Hefty sack. Like a bull's. When do we sail?
Not sure you're ready. You can barely stand.
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverston never sails sober. Sea goes one way, Wolverston the other. Makes the rocking bearable.
He never sails sober.
Ready to set sail?
Okay.
Let's go.
First, we must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos.
Okay. You think we're about to get scammed and then robbed?
Anchors away.
Oh, I didn't think that would work. Okay. We're on a boat. That's our captain right there. You saw him? Never sail sober. You heard it from the captain. If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for maybe nobody else. I don't know. I'm not sure we should be sleeping, dude. I kind of thought we'd fall asleep like holding our swords. Oh boy. We wake up, there's a Kraken. He's like, aren't you a witcher? We're like, we hunt land animals. We're not an aquatic witcher. Fight your own water monsters. Dude. If this is uneventful, I will be happy, but also surprised and disappointed. 3 very conflicting emotions. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Now we're talking. Hello, hello? Get wrecked. Who's next? Pirate life for us. Yo, ho, ho, ho. Get him. Oh, there's quite a lot of them, actually. Hold on. Okay, my shipmates. Oh, hold on. Okay, we need to get rid of a lot of these guys, actually. Okay, this was a bit of a surprise. This is going to be tough. Mostly because we need to get rid of that archer. Okay. Big hit. Gotcha. We're trying not to get surrounded. Oh boy. We've yet to learn how to heal in combat, and it's moments like this
Too late to surrender.
that we're a little bit regretting it. There's the archer. We actually gotta kill him quick if we can. Mistake.
Some kind of mutant.
Where's that archer at? The archers are gonna get us killed. Archer's down. I think. Hold on. That switches our sword. Okay, this is bad, dude. I just don't know which ones are on my side.
Smell it, Kaer.
Dude. I think the pirates knew we were coming. My face. Oh my goodness. Please don't say that. Just broke our face in. Shipwrecked on the way to Skellige. A few hours later. Okay. Yeah, we kept our boots. Wow. I don't know if that was a long swim or we're just unconscious on the beach. We kept our chainmail and our swords. Legendary. We're epic. Do it. Don't try and take our stuff. We are not to be looted, sir. Oh, no, you don't. That boy right there is a special kind of stupid.
Back off or I'll kill you.
I'm not afeard of dying.
Often, you with the clan of Crate?
See, I've landed on Ord Skellige.
How you figure that?
You're wearing clan on Crate colors. Ord Skellige's their island.
On the Atropos, were you?
Yeah, thought the captain had a deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but crack? Nay. Clearly should have, though. Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters. What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Ord Skellige.
There's a witch at Kaer Trolde. Croc's guest. Could be the one you're meeting.
Maybe. You don't like her?
That scorn I hear in your voice.
You've good ears. Folks say this witch got Croc wrapped around her finger. Orders everyone about. Word is she's vicious at it. But a hag's a hag.
A hag's a hag. Yes.
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
Should we slap him? Who cares? Sorceress can be like that.
Yennefer's not all bad, once you get to know her.
Take your word for it. Know the way to Kaer Trolde?
Expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port site today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Thanks. So long.
Wait. Maybe he plays Gwent.
Go in peace.
Wait.
Wanted to look around. I'd like to
Does
know
the
where
wolf
I've
play
landed.
Gwent? Who plays Gwent? We need the Gwent. Whoa. What are those? We should probably leave them alone. A hag is a hag. No, I think he said a hag's a hag. He just said it as like one. Goodness. This is cool. I don't really remember telling Yennefer we were going to meet here. How dangerous do you think those things are? Beyond saying very. Alright. Just make sure we loot this stuff quick. Because I don't want to have to come back here ever again. Just kidding. I don't know if Skellige is like a higher level area. I think it's supposed to be because of the Red Skull. But like, I'm like so much happier playing things not on hard mode. Like some games I think are like excellent on hard mode. And because of that, even though there's that Red Skull and we probably should have lost that fight, we kind of just like bumbled our way through happily. Joyously. I want to go where I want to go. I don't want to be limited like that. Come on. And it's always a hard sell for me to be like, hey, so you're like, you've been a Witcher for like almost 100 years. You've kind of killed all the deadly stuff there is to kill. There's a third one I saw. I just want to get like a level on them, or at least like a little bit of a look. I'm sure there's better treasure where they are. How much do they like a... Oh, it's a siren. Trying to get him with my crossbow. Oh, there's a fourth one. We can come back to these guys. We can come back. At least we know what they are now. My torch back out. All right. Like, we've been like a monster hunter of legend for... Do we have a map here? Ooh, okay. Skellige. All right. Some Witcher boards. So, like, the map will fill in once we, like, talk to these little boards. Let's go ahead and... Where are we? Oh, I see. Okay, so they want us to go this way. I'm going to go to the right first and get whatever this is. Main quest to side quest. It's just how it is, man. All right. Made it to Skellige. Love that. New marker, crossroads. And it also seems like there's some new plants we could be picking up there. Let's try and avoid combat unless it's Gwent. Oh, we just like Gwent. Is this going to break under us? I just kind of ominous how that bridge went from like stone to wood. Are you friendly? Hello, hi. Welcome. As he calls Outlander. Cannot talk. Okay. Okay, do we go right or left? Let's go this way. Perfect. These don't seem like roads I want to put a cart on. Whoa.
Beg your pardon.
Yep, excuse us.
I recognize your type a mile away.
They're dancing. Oh, can we dance?
Need help?
Yeah, I want to learn the moves. All right, what are we doing
Shiver
here?
at the very thought of that cursed wood. 'Tis the witchcraft of Morhog's wraiths.
The witchcraft of Morhog's wraiths. Oh, they're racing. I'm not racing. First off, God-fearing, industrious, unmarried women who would like to spend the rest of their lives serving the goddess are invited to sail to the Temple of Freya. Okay. Good folk, in order to avoid being enchanted by the sirens, I stuffed my ears full of beeswax, and it worked. Missing son. I'm asking for help. Okay. Let that be for a moment. This guy's got a name. Hello, Mr. Clan and Crate Guard. Hi, okay. It's a merchant here. Is Joanna the merchant, or is it Skellige? Probably Joanna. She's got the name, right?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Okay, it's a herb. They sell herbs or whatever. Alchemy formula, sure. We're gonna let them be for a minute. We're gonna let her be. We don't need to buy anything from her right now. We're gonna try and make our way across the island a little bit. And just get a feel for the wildlife and the countryside and the people and the Gwent players. I'm all about the Gwent. For now. We've got monsters to hunt. We've got Ciri to find. We've got wild horses? I wonder if these are they donkeys? I don't know. I think they're horses. I wonder if they're good to farm. Will they go down like a cow? These horses are like, have never been more insulted. Don't do it. Interesting. So, no. A little more hardy. Wild horses, that's cool. Keep heading towards my map marker. So it definitely has like some goats. Has that, I don't want to get this wrong, but it definitely has this kind of like, you know, Scandinavian. There's kind of like a group of like Northern Europe, places in Northern Europe that seem to get lumped together, right? Like Scotland, Ireland, you know, Scandinavia, Norway, these places, Finland, they're all kind of like up north. And I think that they're distinctive places, people, locations, cultures, etc. At the same time, though, I think they share, because they This place is a little suspicious. Because they share...
So who'll mind the sheep?
Because they share the... They grew up in the cold, right? Like, it just gets cold up there. There's just things that, like, get shared between them when there's someone that gets depicted from a similar climate, right? Where it's not a universal truth, or it's not a one-for-one, like, rip in comparison. Like, these are not, you know... The Skellige Islanders are not from, like, they're not a one-to-one, you know, representation of any of those places, but there's, like, similarities, like this shape of building, right? This kind of longhouse, right?
Run, Roach.
Yeah, I don't think of...
Come on now.
Maybe we'll grab this marker since we're here. Wait, are we near our objective? No, we are. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we did it. I don't think of these longhouses as think of, like, Egypt. Egypt, I'm like, pyramids, you know? But I don't, like, expect these people to have pyramids either, you know? All right, we've got a bard, Skellige, got some dancers.
Into the next cycle. He was breaking black-clad necks yesterday, and suddenly this...
A captive. Interesting, okay. So they didn't have the balls to say slave or thrall, huh? All right, let's talk to this innkeeper.
Well, what?
What are you selling?
Show me what you've got.
Specialty goods alone. But I don't expect a tramp from the continent to know him from tripe.
There we go. The Northern Realm Siege card Thaler. Monster deck, monster deck, monster deck. And... reading this guidebook will unlock fast travel points. Okay. We're gonna do that actually. I think that would be good. And then we're gonna go ahead and sell some stuff. We'll go ahead and put that card into our deck. It's one thing that our deck is lacking in a major way. And that is specifically spy cards. And there it is, a 1-power spy card. Awesome. We basically spent 1,000 gold to get that card. And
well,
for this. Wait. That's okay.
A game of Gwent. How about it?
We had a really bad first hand, and they overcommitted. And then round 2, they just didn't have enough cards to win. And round 3, they were just empty. We are going to make our way back, excuse us, captives, to the main zone, I think. Like the main objective or whatnot. Which I think was more so, yeah, it was up this way. Perfect. And here's the thing. The deck that we are using, we like come out of that, like, we come out of that load screen at a sprint sometimes. I don't know what's going on in there, I tell you what. Our deck doesn't have a lot of spies, but one of the very few spies, or 2 of the 4 possible spies are both on this island, which is kind of huge for us because those are something that we really do need in our deck to, you know, be competitive, be competent, etc. So we are here on Skellige with a purpose, with a reason, and one of those is simply put, we need those spy cards because we were invited to the high stakes big city tournament, which by the way is one of those missable like side things if you were trying to. Oh goodness. If you were trying to, like, get everything done, let's go ahead and like, rest so we come down here in the morning. Right? We can meditate so we're here in the day instead of, like, what time is it? Like, 9 p.m. or something? Yeah, we can start at, like 6 a.m., right? It'll be a little early, but the sun will be out. People will be, like, starting their day and stuff. I think that would just be more charming. Let's see, how are we looking here at the harbor? Maybe we started a little too early.
Come on, trim it. It's got to be ready in time.
Making boats?
I'm trying.
Man, all this work just to light it on fire for a funeral?
Who are there? Fierce gaze.
You looking for work? Black one. Sacrificed me best mare. Twas an honor.
Sacrifice his best horse. Seems like a bad thing to do. There's a woodland spirit they want to fight. You're looking for some glory. Gwent lessons. Okay, hold on. I'm currently taking on pupils for lessons in the plane of Gwent. I didn't know this. I shall only teach those who display discipline, a logical mind spent, and the will to learn. Those with special aptitude are particularly welcome. Pupils must acquire and supply their own decks. I am also seeking a more experienced player as a partner to provide a challenge and a chance for the mutual improvement of our skill. Druid, Ermion, Myron. Well.
All meet King Bran. Feast at his table.
This is going quite well. I thought we'd have to like run down a bunch of random dudes. There we go. Win a unique card from Ermion. Where's he at? Also contract on the Woodland Spirit, definitely on our list. And they want us to do a fist fight. Oh, he's just down the hill. Okay, perfect. What is this place again? KT. Okay. One of the busiest ports in Skellige. Goods from everywhere are brought here to be sold and traded. Very nice. Now let's see who's around. We've got some shepherds slaughtering their best horse. Hello. Never mind. I'll try again. Hello. Maybe it's a little too early, but maybe they paint here. Cool. So look, you can see the smock here on the wall. Interesting. Okay, nothing to loot even. Okay. Well then. Let's just go beat that guy up, I guess. And by beat him up, I mean slap his cards.
Who are there, Witcher? You looking for work?
Trying to convince me to help them carve a boat or something. Not happening.
Can't I play today, Dad?
We've got to go to the port, bid farewell to King Bran. It's not fitting to play Agnan.
Who'll be king of Skellige now?
None know that. But the gods will make sure to be one worthy, one before who it will be no shame.
So there's a king must have died and they're planning a new king. Okay. We're definitely...
And you come.
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye.
Oh, hey, that's the Gwent guy.
What's left when we are gone? How shall we...
We're in it now. Oh, boy. I wasn't prepared for this. I'm here to see a man about some cards.
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Is she gonna throw herself on the burning ship? Be a lot cooler if they didn't. Dude. This is why I hate druids, man. They're always sacrificing perfectly good thing.
Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. It is her decision.
Druids are always like, we're one with nature. We want what's best for everyone. By the way, can we sacrifice a few infants? Excuse me, what? How about we don't? Yeah, play that funky tune. Yen's gonna love this. We have not even started to look for Ciri.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
of Clan Tuirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
You smell wonderful.
Geralt, we're at a funeral.
You smell wonderful at this funeral.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black One.
The Black Ones are Nilfgaard.
The gates of Kaer Trolde stand open to all who held Bran of Clan Tuirsech dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Going to the wake with me?
Come to the wake with me?
Gladly.
Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Classic.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanedd?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Reading my mind, huh?
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see.
Man, I mean, we really put our foot in it this time.
Did you learn anything in Velen?
What have you learned?
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellige a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Syria was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Why not? See the big wig around here? Chief Druid or whatever?
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
What exactly is the issue stopping us from examining the site of the magical anomaly that we know is tied to Ciri?
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf!
Greetings, Krach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
That completely ignores Yen.
I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krach, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to.
Okay.
We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
She is so bossy. I knew you'd be here. I already got you clothes. You're not going to, like, clash with my outfit. All right, whatever, woman. Let's make it happen. Man, we get here and a king is dead. Excuse me, Mr. Sir.
See your pot paper, son. Well, what is it?
All right. Wow. Dried fish. 2 monies. Sold for level 6. Yes. Did our sword get stronger? Okay, moment of truth. Look at that. It is now +5 compared to our current weapons. Ew. And we haven't changed them at all. So it is scaling ahead. Now, if we compare them, we might be losing 5 damage because they're a little busted. Can we, like, try and repair them? I bet we could. Ooh. I guess we need a different thing. One of these. Anyway, you swing it. The blade from the bits here is about to, at the next level up, will outscale our current sword. And at level 7, I think we open up the ability to use that magic sword we found from the... What are we doing here? We found in the... At the castle. The whole thing. Oh my goodness, we got introduced to a bunch of characters apparently. Hold on. Start at the bottom, maybe. Yeah. This one. I think we ran into her playing Gwent. I don't quite remember the situation there. Okay, Ermion. Most druids in Skellige differ from the deeply rooted continental stereotype of a gray-bearded old man in white robes bowing before sacred oaks. Blah, 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 blah. This is Gerald's old acquaintance with no exceptions in this regard. This stiff-bearded, spindly man was the leader of the Druid Circle. He's also Jarl Crack's crates advisor on magic and mystical stuff. And issues requiring more refinement. Okay. He's known to be obstinate and have a tendency, quite rare in Skellige, to consider all possible consequences. Okay. He's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt, but he's competent and powerful. I think for now, that's the important stuff. Let's at least talk about Krog here. Craig, whatever. So he's been praised by war chiefs and warriors for his courage, wisdom, and generosity, his loyalty to friends, and relentless pursuit of his foes. There are few exaggerations in his tale, as he is the mightiest of the Jarls. Niflgaardian mothers use his name to frighten their children into obedience. Gerald has known Crag a long time. Okay. Okay. Why are these out of like weird order? Oh, they're alphabetical. So they're not how we met them. Great. King Bran's the guy they just sent off in the ship and lit on fire. King Bran, former king, lived a long and storied life. Okay, he's remembered as honorable and respected. Some complained he preferred raiding instead of confronting the island's long-term problems, and that he let his wife's tongue wag too freely. Some think he sailed off to fight overseas rather than deal with the battles waiting him at home. Okay, she is from here as well. Hold on. She's the widow of the king of Bran. Okay, the guy they just died, King Bran, she's the widow. Basically, she wants power and she hates the old ways and traditional ways. She has a desire to rewrite age-old Skellige traditions. And, man, it is unlikely she's going to have any chance as a revered ruler or successor. We've met a bunch of characters. I just haven't, like, messed with this. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to mess with that. Maybe we will. I haven't decided. How are we doing on our character points? So it's unclear to me if we don't slot things in over here, do we not get them? Because that was kind of my understanding. And I thought this was locked until we're level 6. Oh, no. It's locked until we put 3 more points. So this is locked. Yeah, I thought it was level lock. See the little lock and it says number 6 next to it? It doesn't actually mean you need to... Okay, you have to spend 3 more points. Huh. Well, that sucks. I don't know what I want to spend it on then. On one hand, I thought that, man, this is a cool place. The way these rocks are the natural harbor. You know what I mean? Very interesting. On one hand, I really thought that we weren't coming here for a funeral. But Skellige, okay. Merchant.
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Doesn't play Gwent, everyone's safe.
Show me your wares.
See, these things are curious. These, like, guidebooks. How much are they? 200, 400, 600, 700, 1,000. Not counting the one we already bought for 100. There are $1,000 in guidebooks here. Let's assume these are actually important. Like, we could buy some pretty good saddlebags for 200, right? Or we could buy just a little old map.
So long.
How do we read the map we just picked up? Hey boy. I thought it'd be somewhere. There they are. Read. Can we open up the bigger map here for a second? I feel like we're missing something. Oh, I see. We're like on this landmass, but we must have bought like a map to like get to this one. Or, okay, get to this one. This is starting to make more sense. I wonder if we can go to all these islands. Dude. In all seriousness, I am probably... It is kind of crazy we can just steal this and then sell it right to him right now. The Black Pearl. Wait, we had a quest to get somebody a Black Pearl. No, we should try and bring that to him. It's crazy to me. Like, coming from, like, and I still have a...
Come closer, stranger.
Oh, there's a word for it. When you play a certain genre, there's certain things that just kind of carry over in the genre, okay? And so in a lot of RPGs, which this is a role-playing game, which is kind of a little too broad, but for the moment we're going to stick with that terminology. There's usually a crime system, but in The Witcher it's so off-putting to me that I can steal something from his basket and sell it to him with no consequence. Like, that still kind of like blows my mind. Somebody needs some help. What's up, dude?
You've been hiding in a dungeon, Paleface?
That was a sick burn. Have you been hiding in a dungeon, Paleface? Oh my goodness. A broken oar, some mistletoe. I love this guy up here who's just shivering to death over a fire that's not even lit. We'll help a homie out. Can we light this?
Will you help a man in need? Look ill to me.
Where's the prompt? Why can't we light this fire? I see the symbol for it. Whatever. Help a man in need? I don't know. It's a big sword, dude.
Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
What is it?
Our ship was wrecked against the rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I draw closer to bankruptcy.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every last copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
Okay, if he's lying, we'll kill him.
Fine, I'll help you. I visit Novigrad often enough. Might stop by, see how business is going.
Thank you. You'll find me in the Port District. My name's Johan Bonner.
See you later then.
It's exactly the type of thing that Geralt would just take the risk of, right? Dude, God bless you. I don't know who just sneezed like a bazooka, but somebody back there is puffing. Fishing rod.
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next?
Full of fish. A rope ladder. Okay, could come in handy. I want to see what these are. What have we got around these parts? Hornwort. Okay, anything else? Buckthorn. It's kind of hoping to be some treasure, but not a big deal. Whoa, boy. Look how the tide comes over the end of this dock. Hold on. Can you see it? Just barely. That's cool. I guess this little crane is for unloading things or fishing. I don't know. There's a scribe. I guess he's counting stuff that we're stealing. We found a mace. That's cool. The rope ladder. Just some loot. Love that. Yeah, look, this dock has fallen into disrepair. I don't know. You gotta wonder if... Are things tough here, or is this kind of how things always are? Like, it's a little unclear to me, the situation. Like, things don't... This doesn't feel like poor people. Like that fire. Got some geese. A goose. There's a little girl that just wanted to play. Yeah. Sucks when your king dies. Nobody gets to play. I get dragged to play dress up with Yennefer because we can't clash.
Huh? Who are there, Witcher? You looking for work by any chance?
What's up, Bjorn?
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove, too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none of it comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
Let's talk money.
Let's talk about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
I wish there was a skill to this. It wasn't just like he's gonna refuse the first one.
That's just a bit high, master.
Then we'll come down.
That's just a bit high, master.
He'll be even more annoyed. We'll come down a third time.
That's just a bit high, master.
We'll come down a fourth time.
That's dear, it is. But could be worth it. All right, I'll pay you what you want.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
Yeah, I've got a suspicion it's a little more than a drowner. Just kind of... Just based on... Based on what he said, right? Oh, why was this stealing? Panic. I just don't know why that was stealing, but it was. So we're running.
Cut the horse under the head!
Don't do it. Don't fight me. There's so much left to live for. How far will they trace me? No. Dude. Why are there so many guards? Run, Gerald, run. Stop. Stop trying to fight. He keeps, like, instead of running away... There's more of them. He keeps, like, trying to fight. Dude. Run! There's supposed to be, by the way, a message that's like, hey, that's stealing. Cut that out. But as you can see, we almost never... We've gotten it once. Oh, wow, they are really after my hiney here.
You just
go,
pissed
dude.
into the wind.
We'll just run for a little chill out, I guess. Regrets are real, though. I'll tell you what. Guarded treasure. Guarded by what? Loot. Oh, Wraiths. Hello there. Excuse me? Gotcha. Okay, that was a little spooky. Executioner boots, some rat dust. I was not prepared for surprise combat, or to be in any combat at all, really. My goodness. Okay. Still not exactly sure. Wow, we are just nowhere near anything. Still not exactly sure what put us in combat. Maybe we should meditate past an hour. It's probably a good idea. Well, we could try to get to the next day, maybe. It could be like the morning or something. Just in case. We are under 1,000 gold, by the way. I do want to point that out. That we are hurting a little bit for money. Mostly because we spent 1,000 gold to, like, ride the boat to get here. Then what? Another... like 1,000... 1,100, right? Another 1,000 gold on maps to, like, get around and stuff. These boys still mad at me, or are these someone else? Someone else. Let's quick pick up whatever this is, just so we have it.
Some silver earrings from the continent.
Craigie.
Like, if we take this as stealing, it says loot, not steal. There's no message that anyone cares. No one cares. How about this one? It says loot, not steal.
Decent folk live here.
And no one cares.
The suits, sort of the cursed wood. It was swallowing folk. Tend to your own.
Okay, here's the merchant. We're here in his shop. We're gonna loot. Rotting flesh. He keeps rotting flesh back here. Nice.
It'll all work out. Swords on his back.
Why can't we
What do they
jump?
think of
There we
next?
go. Hey, looting again.
Hey there. Come, take a gander.
Nobody cares. Pure silver. If we weren't so broke all the time, we'd loot.
What's that supposed to mean?
Okay, more looting. Nope, there. You're about to steal something in full view of the guards. This could end badly. Why is that one bag? Why is that one different? There it is again. See, it's like a long message. See, there it is. There it is. It didn't pop up right away. You have to wait for it to go away. And they don't care. So there is some subtlety to this system. Look, he turns around.
You've insulted an islander, freak.
Now he doesn't care.
Foreigner, what's your step?
Okay, see, they're taunting me. Oh, what's your step? We're stealing this bear fat, dude. Wow, he's really going to stare me down on this one. Must be his bear fat. Come on, walk off, boys. Walk off.
Best nurse some mead at the tavern.
Man, those boys are just itching to use that big axe, huh?
Come closer, stranger.
Let's go ahead and hit up the merchant quick.
Greetings.
We'll check there's anything fancy here. Yeah, regular stuff. Now, we can sell back to him all the stuff we just picked up, I suppose. Not very good prices. We'll just sell like the broken stuff, I guess. Rope ladder's worth 12? Dude. That's kind of wild.
So long.
All right, this guy is a little questy boy.
Not a weakling, I reckon.
Is this the same guy?
Most humbly beg your pardon, but I'm in quite a predicament, see. I'm a wandering juggler from occupied Temeria.
Temeria?
Amnesia?
Sure, not Novigrad.
What? Why Novigrad? No, I come from Maribor and...
You're not cut out for this line of work. Memory's too short. See, we've met. But you were a respected Novigrad merchant who wanted desperately to get home.
Oh, but I assure you, all right, you got me. I know this all looks bad, but I swear I'll pay you back, mate. All of it, with interest. Just, please, don't take me to the Jarl.
So, we can say the Jarl can decide what to do to you. We say we won't turn you in. We can say I'll take care of you myself, you cheat. Let's not turn him in. Let's see how this develops.
Definitely won't get my coin back if I turn you in. But try to cheat me again, and I'll find you. I'll find you and I'll...
Yeah, I ain't lying. Besides, you can go to the Jarl any time you want.
Then I expect to see you later.
Confused.
Foreigner, watch your step.
We upset the guards and they might attack us. What exactly did we do to upset the guards?
Vapors on the continent.
Hey there. Come, take a gander.
Why are they so pushy? Why is our sword out? Maybe it was that cutscene with the Charlatan. Okay, turn right.
Come on, Roach.
Maybe just the way, like, the proximity that cutscene put us in? I don't know, but it is a guess.
Your suffering ends now!
Wait, are there still people trying to kill me? No, right? Yeah, they don't care. Okay. Let's talk to the Shield Maiden. Apparently... Apparently a Nordling. Huh. Alright, let's see if we can actually get where we're supposed to go. Wait. Is there actually a... Who is this guy? Hold on. There is a herbalist here.
Would you like to buy something from my stash?
Maybe.
I'm always kind of curious if they've got a good quest item or something that we should be picking up. Or like, what does he buy the silver for? He'd buy it for 10, so that's quite a bit more. The fish also sell for 3 and 4. Interesting. What are his books? Okay. We'll hold off on his books for now, but good to know what he's got.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
It was a bit of a stomp. I think they had good cards. They just mismanaged them. All right, 10 crowns and a crone card.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak
Who
arm
gives a holler
swinging
about
it,
some
eh?
giant? It's child's play. Just right for a little shit
All right.
like Hjalmar.
We're going in. So this bridge goes over the water, but it goes on to like a drawbridge. So, I mean, you could really seal this place up. And you'd be essentially forced to attack it through the boat. All right, they're having a little bit of a fist fight.
We offer you our mains, the symbol of our valor, as you were the valor of the Isles.
Are they cutting their hair again? I don't really want to get into a fist fight. Hopefully I don't have to. There it is, Fight Master.
Glory and honor reign
I'm gonna avoid him.
This has got to be Yen's room. She always did like space and luxury.
All right, so we found where we're supposed to be. It's nice. Probably a stash there. Hey, Yennefer's journal. Got to read that. This will be good. My thoughts turn with increasing frequency to the idea of capturing a djinn. If I could harness its power, there is much I would gain. Blah blah blah's books confirm what I've long suspected. Despite my failures to do so previously, taming a djinn is in fact possible. According to Varyipsis's books, the difficulty involved in bending such a beast to one's will can be overcome. Well, he managed to do so at least. Alas, this does not mean his methods will necessarily be useful to me. Each djinn is different. Each case requires a singular approach. I've more experience unraveling such magic riddles than almost anyone else alive. And if Geralt, that's us, with his talents for wrestling unruly magical beings, agrees to help, we might just find a way to do it. The problem is we must first find the djinn, a daunting task. Very cool. Well, I hope she propositions us in all the best ways. Hey, the unicorn, perfect. Hopefully we can ride it all together. Everybody loves a little unicorn ride. She really still has it. I thought it'd be much smaller. It's a life-size stuffed unicorn. Well, who doesn't love magic?
The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it. The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it.
It's lots of fun. Before we do that and like end up in a cutscene or something. Oh, she really has like quite the setup here. The slaughter of Sintra. Ooh. Yeah, not a happy read, I guess. Magic chest. She who knows again. We might read that one if it feels more relevant. The Elder Races. Okay, we're going to read this one. I think this is important for world building. Take a sip of my drink. A portrayal of the Elder Races. What is a non-human? The answer is simple. As the very name suggests, it is something which resembles, yet nevertheless is not a human. It walks on two legs, speaks a tongue similar to our own, dresses in a similar attire. It has all this. It all the same has more in common with the base beast than noble man. Oh my goodness. Dwarves are like moles. They feel best underground and avoid direct sunlight. They like to live in filth, forever smudging themselves in mud and slime. This is not true. Pause on the reading here. We just talked. The last dwarf we talked to, I think, was a banker, who is kind of the opposite, right? Back to the book. It is said that the dwarves' kindred moles feed most readily on worms, roaches, and other night crawlers. Halflings are more reminiscent of gophers, fat, lazy, and loud like a typical rodent. Their minds are filled with only thought of food and drink, which they steal from other more noble beasts, like a greedy little squirrel. They are marked by a cruel craftiness. Okay. You could be dying of hunger and they would not share a meal with you. You could be in poverty, okay, whatever. You could do nothing but good to them and they will stab you in the back. Okay. Elves seem to be related to the birds of prey. They care most for colorful feathers. They would spend all day staring at their reflection in the water and singing their own praises. Their appearance, unquestionably pleasant to the eye, is misleading, for they are extraordinarily cruel. The best proof of this, the so-called Scoia'tael bandits. They claim to fight for freedom, but in truth only long to kill humans. All these vile so-called elder races, to our great fortune, are slowly dying out. Joy fills the heart of every right-thinking man at the thought that his great-grandchildren will never know them. That in their day, dwarves, halfling, and elves will be merely fairy tale creatures used to scare the young, impressionable children. Interesting. Really sets the tone for quite a lot of things that have been going on. We noticed there was a non-human tax or whatever we came across in recent past. I'm going to read that quick. Okay. It's a little more looting here. A vial, broken rake, some drink. Where does this go exactly? Okay, look at this bear. They put a helmet on it. What a beast.
Threw his umbilical in the water, and it coiled into the shape of a snake.
Trying to see.
Do you know what that means?
Oh, the merchant's just throwing that seasoning, I guess.
Slither out of every trap.
Jonas, huh?
Greetings. I'm Geralt.
The Witcher known as the White Wolf, I know. They tell stories about you every day round here. Looking for an open seat at the table?
I'll be fine. Just wanted to talk.
It's nice here.
Gotta say, I like the place.
I should hope so. Found it a ruin when I came here from Undvik. Gulls shitting into the tankards through the gaps in the thatch. I bought the hut, rolled up my sleeves, and made a proper alehouse out of it.
Why'd you call it the New Port?
Continuity. Owned the old port on Undvik. Few of my former customers come here evenings to reminisce about the old times.
Well, that's nice.
What smells so...
Oh, he does sell some cards. Look at that. Monster cards. We are low on money. Got to buy that. All right, let's see if he'll buy the food for a little bit better price here. So these were selling for 4, and the other fish were selling for 3, and they still do. So that seems to be about the going rate. Interesting. We're going to hold on to that for a minute. What will he buy the vial for? 1. How about the rake? 7. That's fine. I think we get better prices for some of this stuff, but I just want it off my hands and like to keep rolling. Potions, armor, he will not buy. That's fine. And he plays Gwent. Of course he does.
Actually kind of in the mood for cards. Care for a round of Gwent?
I'm always in the mood for Gwent.
Dude. Normally they just nod their head and they're like, yeah, we love a good game of Gwent, you know? Played a monster deck. Monster decks have a lot of like weird tempo to them where they're all of a sudden they scale crazy, but then sometimes they're a little short on cards. So we just got it done. Nothing too tricky. 10 monies and random card there from the random loot pool. Is that a chicken? Does Yen know she's got a random hen in her little spot here? Suspicious. All right, let's check out the giant glowing chest. All right, some lovely, lovely stuff. I'll take it all.
Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes, deeply personal possessions.
Yeah, Philippa Eilhart is the one that we are trying to... I'm just gonna get a little free. We're just a little hungry, okay? A little free feathers. Philippa is the one whose card we're trying to get from the random pool.
Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on. Taste hasn't changed. No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white.
You have to remember, though, that Yennefer has access to magic. She could just open a portal, throw everything through. You know, like there's definitely ways to like manage your stuff as you're all right, let's get our inventory together and get to the party. So meet Yennefer at the entrance. Okay, all right. Some wolf hide and some water. So can we cut through the whatever this is? Yeah, the inn here, maybe?
This are fine, but ain't nothing like a good lamb chop.
Says the butcher. I wonder if he knows that like one of his chickens got out, you know? Okay. Put on our fancy outfit. Yeah, who said that? Why does nobody light their fires? They just like stand here and shiver? Yeah, nobody cares. We just took a bunch of broken stuff.
For some trotters, eh?
Let's make our way. Look at him, his little sword. Ignore the floating sword. Maybe there's supposed to be a second boy there. He's invisible. He's fighting Loki. You can check in the house. Oh, hi.
Hey there.
She's quite literally polishing shields. Oh my goodness, the innuendo. Ah, sorry. Innuendos never end. The setup on that locked. Okay. This one not locked. Huh? Oh, treasure. Some old bear hides, some drink, ruby dust. Wow, that one was really good. 8 monies. Oh man, we just robbed this old woman. Oh, I hope she doesn't mind. I don't know. Like the whole. I feel like the economy's a little off in The Witcher 3. Like if it's one thing to like nitpick, it would be that. He's just out on his boat with his little flute. Just the fact that like there's something off with it. I don't. Oh, we're going the wrong way somehow.
Seems to me you're.
Where are we supposed to go? At the entrance to the keep. I assumed it was this larger structure this way. I want to go this way first, and then we can...
You see, Lugos is fixing for a fight. And not with the black ones, but with us.
If he wins, the best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
What does this thing do? Oh, we flipped the switch. Huh. Unclear.
Heard it was still baiting.
A little unclear. But we are going we're in the right direction, but the wrong elevation. It's okay. Yeah, Skellige kind of feels like a little bit of a place out of time in the sense that.
Who's this?
Up there. There we go. In the sense that. Like, Nilfgaard has, like, this cosmopolitan feel of, like, all these different people, all these people going places. There's these gangs that are trying to make things... This got really dark. Wow, I don't want to fight my way up this, I'll tell you what. There's all these gangs trying to, like, make things happen, you know? And Skellige here... Goodness, look, there's the harbor, right? Just using the natural, like, environment. And, like, here's the fort. You'll have to land your boats and fight your way up this. Or sneak up and climb somehow. I don't know. I mean, this is pretty tough.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Probably not. There's a scribe.
The lift got stuck yesterday. Kjeld hung there half a day before they got him down.
I've
There's a
always
lift.
said only a fool would hang himself in midair in a wooden boat.
Huh. Wonder what that thing does. A book.
Fall off a ship, you can always swim.
I don't mind if we read this. Okay. Oh, there was a lift the whole time. Okay. That's fine. Not a big deal. Some guards. What is over this way? Anything of note? Man, I thought they were going to have people in here like a giant hamster wheel moving the lift up and down. But Skellige feels like kind of like a place, I don't want to say stuck in the past, but removed from time, right? In the sense that, like, Nilfgaard, like, change is happening in the wider world and is affecting, not Nilfgaard, what's it called? The main city we've been monkeying about in.
What'll they think of that?
Can't think of what it's called now. What a view. Dude, it's got a name. World map. Velen. We don't want to go here, but here, this main city of I can't think of the name. Novigrad, right? Novigrad is massively influenced by all the land and the war around it, right? But Skellige here, out here in the islands, it feels kind of removed from time in a way that the rest of the world isn't, where they're still... They're not...
Back. What'll they think of next?
They're clearly not as affected by the world events here as they are over there. Like, it's just kind of so far removed geographically.
Let us pay homage to Bran of Clan Twistle. Their horns echo.
All right. There's a fast travel. Where does this go? Well, this is interesting. What's up, old boy?
These continental dandies come a strut adventure seeker.
He's like, you're really going to steal that? I was tempted. Those are the facts. Just wanted to see if you were vigilant. We'll fast travel back up here. I'm just curious, where does this connect to? Maybe it doesn't. So we're just above the village here. Interesting. Man, Skellige is kind of like a... Who's this? Shield Maiden?
I'm busy.
Okay. She's busy. What are you going to do? What's in here? Ah! Oh, it's like a little guardhouse. Okay. We'll just steal their booze. How much soldiers love that. Interesting.
Come closer.
What's down here? Ah! Guard sharpening his sword. Love. I mean, the innuendos don't stop. Random druid. A merchant.
Greetings.
What does he got?
Show me your wares. Show me
I guess
your
it's
wares.
bugged. It won't go in. Okay.
So long.
Yeah, he doesn't show up on the whatever as a merchant. Huh.
Who might that be? You blame.
Oh, I see. So there's a fork in the road here. Number map here. Okay. That's interesting. Just the way that's like that's built. It's very clever. So there's like 3 ways to get up there. Whoops. That's a long drop. We're going to fast travel back up. We're not going to run all the way. I did see there was a door in the tunnel, but we can check that out some other time. It was probably nothing. But there's 3 ways to get up there, right? There's apparently a lift. There's the kind of that long slope we took, which I guess makes sense for like, what do you call it? Trading goods? Look at his little moose horns. That's funny. I'm trying to eavesdrop, but it's not letting me save. There we go. These two are talking about something. Yennefer and someone. Oh.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
I'm just not sure this is a conversation you should be having in public like this. Yen, would you care to introduce us to your friend here?
Introduce me?
This is my friend Geralt, and this is Birna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother. It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt. You must forgive me. But on a day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my penchant for long conversations.
Lovely outfit. You look dashing.
Hey, thanks.
You're dazzling.
You know I really missed your candidness. I'm glad we're here together.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
Yes.
I plan to tell you what I think.
Lugging swords at your back.
Yeah, we're lugging swords on our back. The king is dead. Long live the king. Well, this was an unexpected... What's up, dog? It's a what's up, dog.
Huh. Last night, too?
This was an unexpected series of events. I did not think that we were going to end up not just at like a king's funeral, but here in Skellige. The places Gwent takes you. Oh, don't we all love Gwent? I'm kind of afraid to walk inside. If we walk inside with Yennefer, we're about to get pulled into something. Yennefer doesn't do small things for fun. She does things that somehow spiral out of control and become astronomically larger than you think. If we walk through those doors with her, We're not just two friends, two lovers, two acquaintances catching up. She's going to pull us into some kind of I don't know what. And we love her for it.